Hi everybody, it's Tara here again and welcome back to week 3 of the seasons of your cycle. I hope you've been enjoying the videos so far and I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all the feedback that I've received either on my Facebook page or when I've been out and about. I'm really loving that you're loving the videos and that you're learning so much. Feel free to continue on with any comments or feedback that you have, because it lets me know that I'm hitting the mark with the information that I'm sharing, but it also lets me know that this is something that's of interest to yourselves, and that keeps me motivated to keep sharing more. So feel free to comment and share. So today we're going to be talking about spring. Last week we were talking about winter, which was all about hibernation, going within, being still, while spring is about bursting out. For me, this is around about day 4 of my cycle. I start to feel my energy burst. I start to feel my energy build. And there's a reason for that, and that is, we come back to my trusty chart again. You'll see this is the area that's around winter. We're very quiet, we're very still. And then there's this steep incline with our estrogen. Remember, this is on the run up to ovulation, that line there. Now that incline is as our estrogen levels are rising and they're pushing through the body. And one of their primary focuses is about stimulating the uterus lining, the womb lining, so that it starts to grow thick, ready for a fertilized egg to be able to implant. It's this lining that if no fertilization occurs, that then when you have your bleed, it will leave the body. However, this is, before any of that happens, this is all about the planning and the preparation to get you ready for ovulation. So that's going on within our wombs, but what happens externally is that this is a time of the month where our skin starts to feel good, our energy starts to feel up, we're really vibrant, our brains, where we felt very slow within the winter, are starting to work much higher rate. And like our spring, we've got more energy, there's more daylight, there's more warmth. And as we witness in the planet around us during springtime, everything's starting to grow. So it's a really active stage and a really exciting stage. One of the other words for this is not just the springtime, but also this is a dynamic phase of your cycle. And I think that that word is just so appropriate because it really is. So your spring phase, this is where you will have high energy. Your energy levels are rising. But for really getting maximum impact, you have to have rested during the winter so that you can really go to rock bottom, as it were, or to that very low still point, ready to then come out all guns blazing as part of your spring. You'll be very action focused during this phase of your cycle. So where in your winter you were very inward, this is all about going out, getting things done. We're in a really good phase where we are speeding up mentally, our body's got lots of energy. I'm in my spring at the moment, you can see it with my hands, there's a lot going on within my body, and we just want to get shit done. So this is the phase, if you found it that you were having to put stuff off during your winter, that's okay, because you're going to be working at lightning speed in this phase. So this is your action focus, this is your get your shit done focus. One of the other beautiful things about this particular part of our phase is that our testosterone levels are also peaking, and that gives us confidence. Testosterone in women starts to create a lot of confidence. And so for when women generally, if you experience lack of confidence, this is a really good phase. If you've got things that require you to have that confidence, or you found yourself shying away from because they're a little bit challenging for you to get on and do, then this is a really good phase for you to be planning that in your diary, to be getting your shit done. And wonderfully, after that very slow mental faculty of our winter, we're on it. We've got a very strong logical brain. It can make us a little less empathetic with people around us because we're so logical. We're less in touch with the touchy-feely side. We're more in the mood to be very logical, rational. So this makes it a really good planning phase because we've got all that mental cognitive ability to be able to follow through on any of these plans or ideas that we're generating. So this is the spring phase. This takes us up to ovulation. This is our pre-ovulation phase, and it's a really dynamic phase. So next week we'll be talking about summer, and like the seasons that we experience here, what we plant here is what we start to nurture and then reap the rewards of during the summer. So we're coming into these really active phases, and this is normally parts of the cycle where more women feel more comfortable and say that they feel more like themselves. As you can see, we're all of these seasons, we're not just one or two. But then again, if this isn't your truth, that is also okay. These are just a general overview for women. But this is where it becomes really important for you to get to know your truth and how your seasons are for you. So to help support you with that, if you're not already aware, on my website, which is www.thefemininespace.com, I have put together a pack that you can download. When you go to the homepage, you will see download your free gift, and it's how to chart your cycle, and it's there, so you can click on that. And it's a wonderful pack that starts to explain a lot of the information that we've spoken about already, but also there's some charts there, and you can start to fill those in, and that helps you to understand where you are in your cycle and record what your experience is, because we're all going to be very, very different. So hop along to the website and help yourself to your free gift right now. So just in wrapping up, like I said last time, sharing is caring, so if there is anybody else that you know who would benefit from the information in these videos, please feel free to invite them into the group. There is the opportunity, I've set the Facebook group up for you to be able to do that, so yeah, please feel free. And if you have already shared, because I suddenly saw that the numbers of members to the group jumped up the other day, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I really hope that the women that you've invited along appreciate it as well, because this information isn't spoken about freely, and for me it's actually really, really key that we know this stuff, because it can make the difference between living a life that we get by to living a really dynamic, full-on, fulfilling and satisfying life. So feel free to share, and yeah, if you have any comments, please feel free to share them. Any feedback on things that you've noticed within your body, or anything that you're picking up from the videos as we're going through, I really, really look forward to hearing from you. So for now, this is the end of video 3, and I look forward to seeing you next week when we'll be talking about summer. Much love, bye bye.